What's up YouTube, this is MWest here, and today I'll be reviewing the Etekcity Voltson WiFi Smart Plug. A couple things I'll be covering today is the cost, setup, the features, things I liked, and then issues I ran into. Now the cost for this, which I really like, is about anywhere from $13 to $20, but I got this in a 3-pack for about $35. The setup for this, really straightforward. You plug it into the wall or into the power strip. You hold down the power button on this. You wait for the light to blink, either purple or orange. I don't remember exactly which one. You walk through the app, follow the steps, and it connects, and it's done just that quick. The features, it has a scheduler, which allows you to schedule on and off times, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. It has a timer, so let's say you want it to cut off in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You can set timers. It also has an away mode, which is kind of redundant, which you can use a scheduler for, but it has a separate away mode. And this is supposed to mimic you being home and your lights and electricity coming off and on, like if you're there. Now, the things that I really liked about this, of course, is the price. I think this is a really good price point for you to get introduced into smart devices, a smart plug. $13, or even at its high, it's $20. It's still cheaper than some of the other brands out there like Wemo, which is about $30. The thing that I really liked that got me into this was the ability to track the kilowatt usage. So there's a couple of electricity hogs that we have at home, and I was just curious to try to figure out what those things are, and I still haven't tracked it down. But with this, I have the ability to figure out what it is. So I'm going around and plugging this into different things and kind of just letting things play out, over the next week or so I can figure out what it is that I'm leaving on, and maybe I can set a timer or something to kind of turn it off so that it's not eating up our electricity. Now, there were a couple issues, things that I ran into, problems with this. The first one is the size. So if you guys are getting this and you're going to plug it into a wall socket, be prepared. The size of it, if it won't allow you to plug something else in. If you're plugging into a power strip, hopefully it's a large enough power strip so that you don't, take up 2 slots. Just for reference, I have one of the Wemo switches here, and as you can see, the Wemo just kind of fits in there perfectly, and you still have space to plug something else in. So just be prepared for that. You do lose a slot. The other issue I had was one of them blew out randomly. I don't know what I did, why it blew out. I've plugged other things up to that same outlet, and nothing else has blown out, but one of them did, and I'm returning it. I guess you get what you pay for. So for $13, if one blows out, not that bad, not the end of the world. So that's something that did happen to me. So be careful. It doesn't have any IFIT support, and so with the IFIT support, it makes your Wi-Fi switches just that much more smarter. I used mine. I would plug it up either to the AC or to a heater, and what I would do is if the temperature outside reached X degrees, either hot or cold, it would turn on. It would turn the switch on automatically for me. And after the switch had been on for maybe an hour, or 2 hours, or whatever the limit I had set, it would automatically turn off. And I could do all this with IFIT, which I thought was really cool because it made these smart plugs that much smarter. And this one doesn't have IFIT support at the time that I'm checking and I'm reviewing it right now. The other thing that was missing was 5G support. This may not be important to you guys, but it was important to me. I have the normal 2.4 gigahertz network, and I have the 5G. And the 5G allows things to run a lot faster, things that you want to connect to a lot quicker. This is a switch. It doesn't have to be lightning fast, but for most of the devices that I use pretty frequently, I'll connect it to 5G. The reason why I don't connect it to the normal 2.4 is because it's noisy. Everyone around me is using 2.4. 5 gigahertz is, normally within your house. You don't get that much interference. It usually connects to things really fast. So it doesn't have 5G support. So it's kind of a downer, but not the end of the world. Overall, I would rate this out of a 5. I'd give it a 3.5. I definitely say get it. It has some cool features. For the price point, it's really good. But one of them did blow out randomly on me, and it doesn't have IFIT support yet, but at this price point, it's allowing me to connect it in different places in my home and utilize it in different ways and kind of monitor the electricity. So I thought that was really cool. Well, that's it for my review. Thanks for checking me out, guys. This is MWest. Peace.